Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be showcasing the ultimate best class setup for the PPSH-41 submachine gun here in Call of Duty Vanguard. So of course guys, welcome to Season 3 of Vanguard, and to start off Season 3, I'm going to be doing a best class setup video for honestly really underrated as well as a very powerful submachine gun in the game, and that's of course the PPSH-41. So with that all being said, now let's actually dive right into the class setup over here, and then I'm going to be discussing some more things a little bit later. So starting right from the top, of course my primary weapon, I'm going to be using the standard variation of the PPSH-41, but if you guys would like to use any blueprint, feel free to go ahead and do so. For my secondary weapon, naturally, I will be using the M1911, and then for my perk setup, I will be using Fortified, Engineer, as well as Scavenger. With that being said, my lethal is of course going to be the Sticky Bomb, as well as my tactical will be the Stim Shot. So now that we got that out of the way, let's actually talk about the attachments I am going to be running on my PPSH-41. Now I would like to mention one thing about the PPSH, and that's there's really one of two ways that you can run the PPSH-41. You can either turn it into an absolute bullet hose, which if you put on the right attachments, you can just max out the fire rate. It has absolutely crazy recoil, however at close range engagements, you can absolutely shred opponents. However, the problem with running a class setup like that is that you essentially turn the PPSH into a shotgun, so if you go out to those close to medium range engagements, you'll stand absolutely no chance. So that's how come with this class setup over here, I maximize the fire rate and the close range time to kill. However, you also have certain attachments like the barrel that will make it more proficient at those medium range engagements. So starting right off from the top, of course my first attachment, I will be using the oil can silencer, which is going to be increasing the sound suppression as well as accuracy. Now, of course, for my barrel, I will be using the ZAC 300mm barrel, which is going to be increasing the bullet velocity and range, the accuracy, the recoil control, and accuracy. So, as you guys can see, we got accuracy twice, and yeah, overall, this barrel really improves the range of the PPSH-41, which is really important because unlike weapons like the MP40 or the O1 gun, the PPSH with no attachments on it starts to struggle at those medium range engagements, and this does improve that. With that being said, for my stock, I will be using the ZAC Folding, which will be increasing the initial accuracy and recoil, the aim down sight speed, as well as the recoil recovery. Moving on down to my underbarrel, I will be using the M1930 Strife Angled, which will be increasing the accuracy, aiming stability, as well as aim walking steadiness. Now that's one thing you have to keep in mind about the PPSH. The weapon shakes a lot. Now, it's not just the recoil, the weapon physically shakes and moves around, so if you put on this particular attachment, it's going to be steadying the weapon a little bit, allowing for you to be a lot more accurate. With that being said, moving down to the magazine, I will be using the 8mm Nambu 71 round magazine, which of course is going to be chambering a smaller caliber round. Typically it fires a 7.62 Grenko. However, with the Nambu, what it will be doing is it will be increasing the recoil control and accuracy, which is really big. It's also going to be increasing the fire rate, the movement speed, as well as the magazine ammo capacity, and the only downside is the bullet velocity and range, as well as the bullet penetration and damage. However, let me just say, the recoil control and accuracy and the additional fire rate you are going to be getting with this attachment more than outweighs any downsides of using this particular attachment. So with that being said, for my ammo type, I will be using lengthened, which is going to be increasing the bullet velocity, and this also counterbalances some of the downsides of this particular attachment, for example the bullet velocity, as you guys can see. So yeah, with that being said, for my rear grip, I will be using the Pine Tar grip, which is going to be increasing the recoil control as well as hip fire accuracy. However, you can also use something like the Fabric grip, which is going to be increasing the aim down sight speed. For my proficiency, I will be using Tight grip, as well as for my kit, I will be using Fully Loaded, and that is just because the PPSH-41 has a very high rate of fire, so it means you are going to be absolutely burning through your magazines, so that's how come I will be using Fully Loaded. And also quickly talking about my 1911, the attachments I will be using are on your screen right now. And alright guys, so with that being said, if you want to enjoy this video at any given point in time, make sure you leave a like on it down below as well as subscribe. So without further ado, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's dive right into it. I have truly saddening news. We have lost Objective Able. Anyway guys, as you can see, of course, for our first game over here, we are going to be playing a standard match of domination here on Shipment. I believe like in my last live commentary video, it was tactical domination or tactical TDM on Shipment, so it's naturally going to be 4v4. Which I will say, I'm not a huge fan of 4v4 on Shipment. You know, personally, I like the 6v6 because 4v4 is just a little bit too small in my own opinion. But yeah, let's see exactly how well we can do. And I guess the only good side about being 4v4 is you don't get so much of the crazy shipment stuff, like the spawning into bullets and, you know, all kinds of weirdness like that. Okay, there we go. Although I will say, it definitely feels nice to be playing Shipment normally, because a little bit before this, I was trying to grind out diamond light machine guns. And I actually got them yesterday. My final kill was the MG42. But naturally, to get gold camo on all of the light machine guns, you need to get bullet penetration kills. And naturally, Shipment is the best map to do it on, because if, let's say, you know, I'm going to be playing Domination over here. There's a person over on A. I can stand back here. Okay, that was so close. But yeah, I can stay right here and I can spray through these crates over there and I can hit the person that's on A and I can do the same thing on C. So just some tips, if you're trying to get bullet penetration kills, it's a good idea to play Domination on Shipment. And that actually ties me into the other thing that I want to talk about. And that's why I'm going to be trying to make some more best class sub videos, because recently I've been wanting to do more class sub videos. However, candidly, I haven't been using that many best class subs, because if you guys have been going for gold camo or atomic camo in Call of Duty Vanguard, you'll know that it's kind of a full-time gig, or at least a very intensive part-time gig. And I've been using some really weird class subs trying to get gold and diamond and all of that. Okay, there we go. Oh, this spot is so cheesy. Okay, there we go. Now we got the attack dogs. You know, let's see if we can keep this streak going. Calling the dogs. I just want a little bit of protection. Okay, yeah, go after him. Go after him. Okay, I've yet to get a dog kill. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I'm not sure if I am going to be calling in this bomber yet, because if I call it in, I already know I'm going to get blown up by the bombs a lot of times. But you know, it might be worth it. So let's call it in. Oh, never mind. There we go. All right, we gotta slink around over here. Oh my goodness, I knew I heard like some sort of melee or a person trying to do a finishing move or something. It turned out to be right behind me. So yeah, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you comment down below what are your thoughts on Season 3 of Call of Duty Vanguard, because honestly, I've been enjoying it. I've been liking some of the changes that they made to Vanguard as well as Warzone, and I think one thing that's pretty interesting about Season 3 is that this particular season was kind of broken into two parts, you know? Like you have part 1 of Season 3, which is, of course, the Season 3 that we're experiencing so far, the update that came out on the 27th, and all the changes that came with that initial update. However, then you also have Operation Monarch, which is going to be releasing on May 11th. And of course, Operation Monarch is the Godzilla vs. King Kong event. And that is also going to be introducing a lot of new content. And of course, if you guys actually read the patch notes of the Season 3 update, you would know that there was a lot of content that said, okay, new content releasing with Season 3. And then there's also new content that's releasing in season, which is interesting that they say in season and not mid-season. However, from the way that they worded it, it's implying that a lot of the content that they were talking about is going to be coming with Operation Monarch. And it's going to be interesting to see all the new content that they have been talking about, as well as the content that we have yet to see releasing with Operation Monarch, which is only about a week and a half away from now at the time you're making this video. It's absolutely insane. Time flies. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you comment down below what your thoughts on Operation Monarch as well as Season 3. Okay, that was an incredibly close game. So yeah, guys, with that being said, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications, so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class subs, intel, and so much more. So thank you once again for watching. I'm your host, Deeper Jungle, and I hope to see you in the next one.